I'm glad to see you well, though we could roughly place your souls deep as you went. We could neither see nor hear you. The fluctuations in your ether near the end gave me quite a fright. What in the world happened? A lot. There's a lot of shit that happened, my god. It's insane. Wow. You mean to say Heidelin is... No, there's no time to feel our feelings. We must carry out Heidelin's will without delay. We'll find Meteon if it's the last thing we do. If you wouldn't mind handing over the crystal, that is. The fancy navigatory one. So that's it then. No more... The Heidelin, no more Zodiac, I guess. We gotta fix it ourselves. To the edge of the universe, where congregates the despair of countless stars, you are determined to see this through. We are. Should words fail on us, we will fight to the bitter end. I know that it pains you to accept this. Would I need to ask nothing more of you? Yet we've only two means to travel the great expanse: the moon and the Charlene's Ark. I am all too aware that without both of them, there'll be no exodus. But I nevertheless beg you to honor the agreement we made. The forum's decision will be honored. You have earned the right to use the ship as you see fit. I cannot rescind it, even if I wanted to. As it happens, I do not, and would do all within my power to aid your cause. Hell yeah. With that settled, might I suggest you rest a while? Proving oneself to Heidelin is never easy, and despite our unparalleled genius, we'll need a day to make the necessary calculations. You may as well take advantage of it. You can chart a course through the sea of stars in a single day, ye gods. Shall we head above ground for some fresh air then, and perhaps a nap? Okay, up we go. Up to figure out what we're gonna do, or up to wait for what we're gonna do next. I've been expecting you. I heard about your foray into the ethereal sea. Students have ventured far and wide, but never quite so deep as that. Are you experiencing any after effects of your prolonged exposure? Nausea, dizziness, hauntings? Well, have a pleasant sleep. If you do experience any unusual phenomena, please let me know. I shall add it to our records. Let's go. Yeah. Have a rest. So, who's gonna visit us? Here's the moon. And now we know what the moon is. We've learned so much in this expansion. It's crazy. Just about everything. What is this?
There you are. Some time, indeed. Yes. For you, at least. Believe me, I'd meant to get some proper sleep. But here we are, drifting along instead.
Who is this?
Well, you too. And so we
Oh.
remain to watch and wonder.
Oh, is this Hythlodaeus talking? I think so.
Yes, indeed.
I think it is.
To begin, We first must see the end.
Oh my god, that's the line from the To the Edge. The Warrior of Light fight. Oh my god, I know that. I was about to say, where's the moon? But it's daytime. Of course there's no moon. This was like so stupid. The sun is up, the moon is gone. There's our rest. Alright, ending achievement. Cool. Hope's Legacy, so we're almost done. Let's keep going for a little bit longer. So when is maintenance? It's gotta be soon, right? Yeah, we keep going. Awesome, I trust you've had a good rest. An envoy of Master Fortunals arrived not long ago with our message. The Loprits have determined Meteon's location. We've been asked to gather at the Rostra. I'll meet you there along with the others. Okay, let's go. Okay, so here we are. What's up? Everyone appears to be present and accounted for. Good. As you know, the Loprits have deduced the whereabouts of Meteon by means of a crystal bequeathed to us by Hydaelyn herself. Your query's location is a place far beyond the moon, in the farthest reaches of the Sea of Stars, at the edge of creation. Oh boy. The veritable Ultima Thule. Okay. Indeed. How then are we to reach it? An excellent question. Luckily for you, I have an equally excellent answer. In theory, with its advanced propulsion systems, the moon is capable of delivering you to Ultima Thule, but the myriad other facilities housed within would greatly impede travel through the Sea of Stars. Even the Mother Crystal may not possess aether enough to bear so massive a vessel to our destination and back. However, if we integrate our hyper hopper into your ether burner, we should be able to fire things up and jump our way to the end of the universe in no time. Father, does this mean? Bear in mind this decision was not made solely at my discretion, but with the consent of the Forum. Hearing the Loprits' proposal, the Forum was faced with a grave decision. To commit the Ark to this endeavor would mean abandoning both our plans to evacuate the moon, or to the moon, and to resettle on another star. Needless to say, the proposition invited a fierce debate. In the end, however, the Forum was swayed by the simple fact that Hydaelyn believed you possessed the strength needed to overcome this crisis. The Great Exodus was, after all, a plan of Hydaelyn's own making. Therefore, at the 11th hour, she would proffer another means by which we may seek salvation. We'd be fools to dismiss it out of hand. Indeed, she sacrificed everything, her very existence, to avert the destruction of this star. And that's why we have chosen to place our faith in Hydaelyn, in you. The Ark will be made ready for your voyage to Ultima Thule. What do the people have labored so tirelessly to prepare for the evacuation? They must be furious. I would not be so sure. They have not forgotten your deeds on the Magna Glacius. Nor did your instrumental role in orchestrating the delivery of adamantite go unnoticed. Now, the people do not protest. Quite the contrary. They've expressed unwavering support for you and your mission. Are the Loprits too willing to abandon the Exodus? Are you not listening when we said we were born of Hydaelyn's love for Aetheris and its people? If it means your survival, we'll do anything to help. And you'll most certainly have need for expertise when you're going. There's no guarantee Ultima Thule is a place that supports life. An otherwise vexing problem to our know-how can remedy. Besides, Hydaelyn chose us to lead the way to Meteon. Why else would she give you the crystal only we can decipher? More importantly, we were perfectly content to evacuate Atheros until you brought us here, Urianger, and now we're enamored with the place. So what choice do we have but to save it? And of course, none of this is possible without you and the Scions. So I must ask, are you certain you wish to do this? Hell yeah, let's do it. Yeah, we'll avert the final days. So, we stop Medion. That's our mission. Very well. We shall inform the Forum of your decision and begin preparations to bolster the Ark with the Hyper Hopper. The Loporits will coordinate with the Ilsabard contingent to have the necessary components transported via the Tower of Babel. Of course, it will take time until the work is complete. We can do it, though. For now, pray take your ease. It would seem there was not to do but rest and prepare, shall we? Alright then. Alright. We go rest, I assume, back over... Oh, just right over here. Okay. We go... God, we're almost done. I'm so excited. This has been, yeah, just... a lot of fun so far. I'm loving this. Ere we depart, we must leave nothing undone. Quite, though it's difficult to conceive of how one can best prepare to brave a domain where Dynamis governs all. Nevertheless, Hydaelyn deemed us worthy for the trials that await. For lack of any other feasible options at this late stage, let's trust in her judgment and face Medion as we are. Which leaves us the not-so-small task of coordinating our efforts here to you and Tataru. If all goes to plan, we'll be back before you know it. I certainly hope so. We'll be praying for your safe return. Mayhap it will affect the Dynamis for the better. With that settled, we should get some rest and make the most of the time we've been afforded. Oh, it's Tataru. The meeting's over, is it? You were in there for so long I started to worry. What do they have to say? We're going on a space journey. Edge of creation. I see. Rest assured everything will remain in order until you return. And you will return. Actually, Masumi, can I borrow you for a moment? Looks like your plans for the interim are decided. When the two of you have finished, meet us back at the Baldessian Annex, alright? Okay, just chilling with Tataru, I guess. Okay. Come with me to the Agora. I have something to show you. Okay. What is this? Taru's Boutique. I've always done my best to provide the Scions with fashionable attire, but only in your case specifically, I make extra effort to strive for the most functional yet stylish clothing one could ask for. Not that I'm playing favorites, but you are the Warrior of Light. Faced with this unprecedented crisis, I knew you needed an ensemble unlike anything I've created before, and that I wouldn't be able to do it alone. And so, after enlisting the aid of the world's finest artisans, I finally completed my career-defining masterpiece. But then inspiration struck, and I saw a golden opportunity just begging to be seized. With the help of some Thavnarian refugees, I've decided to set up shop here in Sharlayan. Of course, it would never charge you for any of our works. Perish the thought. Varshud, how are things coming along? I butchered that name, I'm sorry. Everything's in order, Mr. Stataru. I'll be ready to open shortly. Little thumbs up. Which is why I brought you here, to be our very first patron. Would you mind waiting here a moment longer? What? That's just right there? Okay. Yeah. I got no events or nothing. Let's wait. So what do we get? Is Tataru gonna come up and talk to us? Ah, I did not expect to find you here. Oh, he's first person. Ooh. What's up? I imagine Nadana would also wish to offer her regards. Alas, after delivering our dragon skills to the engineers, she remained to assist with her work on the Aether Burner. A simulacrum, too, will stay in Charlian while I oversee matters at Radzat-Han. It's a rather convenient means to keep abreast while developments pertaining to the final days or anything else. It also allows me, after a fashion, to watch over my people in this distant land. Varshan, I was hoping you'd stop by. I can't thank you enough for allowing your artisans to work with me here at the boutique. Please, it is I who should be thanking you. The establishment has restored a sense of normalcy to their lives. You have blessed them with a newfound purpose, and a means by which to support themselves in these troubled times. What's more, when they last return home to Radzat-Han, the experience and knowledge they have gained in your employ will no doubt prove a boon to the artistry and commerce of our land. In fact, I came here to see how your new employees are settling in, and wish to express my gratitude for granting them this opportunity. It's an opportunity for me as well. Believe you me, your artisans have taught me so much about Thavnarian craftsmanship. Their resourcefulness and ingenuity is nothing short of inspiring. Can't wait to see what kind of wonders we come up with. Okay. I pray you every success in your endeavors, Mistress Tataru. Before coming here, I heard word of the Forum's decision, what will soon be attempted. It's only then that I finally understood why my father called this star the last bastion of hope. Indeed, it was the last bastion, for the flame of every other star he encountered had likely been extinguished. In the boundless dark, the light of brimming life must have been blinding in its splendor. You journey into the heavens to protect that light. May the scales of my kin serve you well. I have faith you will prevail and restore peace and tranquility to this star. Yeah, would that Ahewan was still here. Gotta pay respects to him. I will not see his sacrifice squandered, nor shall I rest until Radzat-Han is returned to its former glory. Hell yeah. Forgive me, but I must take my leave. Fare you well, and remember, the people of this star have not yet given up hope, and neither must you. Later. It's good talking to these people. So who's next going to come up and talk with us? So we should be done soon. I hope I don't get kicked out from maintenance. Where must I go to get a meal with some flavor in this wasteland of taste? Is this... Oh. What's up? Guess we're just talking with all our friends here. Bless me, old boy. Whatever are you doing here? New boutique, you say? I've been meaning to expand my wardrobe. Need something with a little more flair, perhaps befitting a man of my station. Though I have nowhere to flaunt said raiments so long as my confinement continues indefinitely. Young Lord Fortomp insists that, so long as there is work to be done, no matter how trivial, I must abide here in Charlian. Thus do I toil, though every fiber of my being rails against it, while I've even suffered the company of that brute Sickards to see supplies transported in a timely fashion. He was the one who granted leave this morning to participate in some supposed covert operation. So I suffer instead for his otherwise welcome absence, now burdened with extra busy work. Without Honora to be here, no one is to prepare my meals. Came here in hopes of finding a nice cafe, perhaps. Alas, the Charlene delicacies I've sampled were lacking in every aspect. Tried Archon loaf? No, I'll just put it in the right direction. Cafe over on the pier. The cuisine didn't appear all that appetizing, but if you vouch for their cooking, then perhaps I will give it a try. Thank you for the suggestion, and ta-ta for now, old boy. Right. Later. So who's next? One more person, or are we done? There he goes. Off in the distance. Milfizid, Masumi, and Tataru I spy. Ah, nice. Hancock's here. Hancock, what are you still doing here? You said you were returning immediately after dropping off your cargo. Yes, that was my original plan, after all. Any expertise required aside from the delivery of goods is well beyond my purview. But what manner of entrepreneur would squander opportunity to study the markets of the northern seas? Worry not, I'll return straightwards to Kagane once I've finished. Of course you would find any way to turn this crisis to your advantage. She wounds me, the industrious woman running a new boutique. I'm not blind to the travails of those who fight on the front lines to deliver us from ruin. Indeed, I have every confidence that they'll succeed, but I would make myself and my business ready for return. If you believe in them so devoutly, then why not put your money where your mouth is? Fair enough, Tataru. Fair enough. There's not more I can do to help. Help ready the Ark and her heroes for the maiden voyage. But on your return, I shall host a grand celebration in your honor at the Bacaro Inn. Accommodations are quite costly, given the reputation of said establishment, but the East Aldenar Trading Company would be honored to foot the bill. Will there be lemon cakes? A man of tart tastes, I see. Yes, there'll be lemon cakes and much, much more. The finest delicacies the world and Lord Lolorito have to offer. Fucking Tataru. Let's speak more of this upon your return, lest I drive in more of Tataru's ire. Until we meet next. Alright, later. My god. This is goofy. So is that everybody then? Anyone else, or is this kind of it for this first person cutscene? Nope, decided to spend your time at the markets, did you? Who's this? Oh, Biggs and Wedge. Oh shit, okay. I'll talk with them. Tataru. Biggs, Wedge. I take it work on the Arcus proceeds apace. Aye, it does indeed. Collaborating with the greatest minds of Charlene and Razat Han has been a rewarding experience. That's to say nothing of what we've learned from the Loporets. The Ark is unlike anything we've ever had the pleasure to work on. Even Nero was rendered speechless on more than one occasion. Can't wait for you to see it. You never guessed who paid us a visit before we came to Charlian. Alpha. I think he sensed the coming danger and returned to check on us. He was always one to turn up in time of need. I suppose that's why he decided to join us here in Charlian. Good thing too. I don't know how he does it, but he has a knack for brightening your day by just being here. Still hard to believe we have the means to send you off into the great expanse, though, to the farthest known reaches of, well, everything. Never thought I'd live to see such marvels, yet here I am. More often than not, you and the Scions are the catalyst that sparks the need for these great innovations. To think how much I'd have missed out on had I not been a member of the Ironworks. An awful lot of work, to be fair, and the privilege of being worked like a cart chocobo. There is that too. As busy as we've been, I wish there was more we could do for you. But no matter what happens, we have to keep believing for a brighter future. Yeah, more adventure. That's what we need. When you head back, would you tell the engineers I'd be along shortly with refreshments? That's very kind of you, Tataru. They'll be glad to hear it. And on that note, Wedge and I should get along. Still a few more supplies together before we return. Alright, later guys. It's nice being able to talk to everyone and seeing everybody. I'm really loving this expansion. The end's gonna be so good. I can just feel it. The ending's gonna be amazing. Yay! Terribly sorry for the wait. Right this way if you please. So, new clothes already? New clothes? See what we get. Right, I don't believe the two of you have been formally introduced. This is, Varsharud from Polika's stand. Hello. Yeah, haven't we met before? I think we've talked to her before. Ah, yes, it was you who helped us at Purusha. And again when crossing the ice fields, was it not? I doubt we'd exchanged little more than glances then, but it's kind of you to remember me. Thanks to Mistress Tataru, I and many of my friends have found gainful employment in this foreign land. It is only natural to feel fear in the face of calamity, and in such times we must look to one another for strength and succor. I know not whether we will come to call this place home or return to Thavnair, but we are here today and are glad to have contributed to the cause. That's nice. And contribute they did by helping make your new garments as durable as possible. You put our hearts and souls into them. I have every confidence they'll keep you safe in the battle to come. Is this our job gear? Maybe? God, to think how far we've come since our humble beginnings at the Waking Sands. From the rising stones to the falling snows, even a certain insufferable someone's Ruby Bazaar, we were always fortunate to find friends along the way. Even when you were swept away to the first, Graha Tia was there to grant you sanctuary. I'll never forget the relief I felt when you returned to us. I thought my heart would burst. Yours has been a long, long journey. I've been privileged to watch, often with bated breath, as you persevered time and again. For all the joy we've shared, there's been much sorrow as well, but I've long since learned that you can't have one without the other. Which is why I promise to send you off to the Sea of Stars with a smile. You can be certain I'll be the one to welcome you back on your return. Awesome, thanks, Tataru. So is this our job gear? Let's see. Addition to your new ensemble, we have raiments and weaponry for every need, so please feel free to browse our stock. Ooh, I think this is. Aw, shit. Job gear. I gotta get both the paladin and warrior. Moment of truth, level 90 paladin gear. How's it look? Aw, dude. Dude, I look sick. Damn, that looks cool. I gotta make sure I get my crown though. That's first and foremost. But dude, that is amazing. That is sick. Alright. Warrior as well. Now we check warrior. Nice. That also looks really cool. God. Oh. Level 90 gear, finally. It all looks so cool as well. God, that looks sick. I don't know, that looks so cool. Alright. I realize you've still got lots to do before you depart, so I won't keep you any longer. I do hope you can find a moment for yourself, and that the others can as well. You said they were waiting at they were returned to the Baldessian Annex, though I doubt they stayed for long. If you decide to go looking for them, I suggest speaking with Kryl first. I'm sure they would have told her their plans. Okay, back we go again now. You're back. Take it you received your gift from Tataru. Yep, I have. I look sick now. It was a surprise long in the making, with many, many long hours of fretting to get everything just right. I'm glad to see it realized with great success. If you're looking for the others, though, they've already taken their leave. Y'shtola, Thancred, and Urianger have gone to the last stand for a bite to eat. Alzay and Graha, meanwhile, though their time would be the better spent poring over books at the Numenon. As for Alphinaud and Estinian, well, they've elected to pay a visit to the Levaeur estate, though Estinian seems somewhat reluctant to go. I'm sure they would all be glad for your company if you've a mind to seek them out. They should be feeling peckish. I suggest heading back to the last stand before Y'shtola and the others finish eating. But above all else, it'd be foolish to run headlong into battle, a fatigued mess. So do remember to get a good night's sleep. Okay, let's go chat with them all then. Oh, there's Nero. Oh shit, he's actually just chilling here. What's up? Let me talk to him. Not neglecting my duties. Honestly, I'm not allowed even a moment to myself. A genius needs time to reflect on his thoughts, you know. Ark truly is a marvel, and I count myself fortunate having had the opportunity to help build it. Pity did not come here sooner, other things I could have done with the fruits of their research. Not that that's any of your business, mind you, though I suppose I could have found a way to apply that knowledge to further improvements to the Ark as well. Thanks, Nero. See, it's a good thing we came this way. We got to talk to Nero. Talk to Thancred. Look at them all eating here. Come to make our trio a quartet, have you? Please have a seat, and we'll see about getting you a drink. Right.
Your business with Tataru was finished.
Yep, I got some new drip to show for it. Look at me, I look sick.
My, what a thoughtful surprise. Whatever would we do without her?
Indeed. And she's right, you know. It hasn't been all doom and gloom.
Feels like a lifetime ago that Master Louis Soir gathered us together to form the Circle of Knowing. Since then, we have experienced much. But rather than feeling wiser, the more I learn, the more I find my knowledge lacking.
Forsooth. As a student, vainly did I believe that I held the secrets of creation in my grasp. Yet that which I had seized was but an insignificant sliver of what awaited in the wider world. Every encounter, every experience hath served to open mine eyes, enlightening and humbling me in equal measure. Even from those whom I called enemies have I learned many a valuable lesson.
What will we learn at the edge of the universe, I wonder?
Oh boy. Yeah, we're getting so close now.
Ultima Thule, where the bringer of the end makes her nest.
I, for one, can't possibly imagine. But whatever awaits us there, we will survive. We must. For her.
What, for Reen? Yeah, we'll get through this. Or Minfilia, I guess both of them.
Gods, it feels like only yesterday that we went on that mission to Drybone. We've both changed much since then, have we not?
Yeah, our Rumberborn was such a long time ago.
We've come far together, and if we have aught to say about
the
it,
pizza.
we'll go further still. Aye, we will avert this calamity and return home.
I'll even a
In
cake.
preparation for which, we must give thought to what we hope to achieve after the proverbial dust has settled.
What with the primals and Ascians all but dealt with, I suppose we'll need to look for new hobbies. In all seriousness, though. In uniting to overcome a common foe, the disparate peoples of the world have found a way forward together. It's a truly gratifying sight to see.
Indeed. Though it was many years in the making, we have successfully set in motion the gears of fundamental change. With this, we have fulfilled our humble role as a symbol of hope. And I dare say it is time to bow out. After all, there is no shortage of hands to bear the torch in our stead.
You know, I never really considered I might live long enough to see an after.
Oh
Even
my
if my
god.
time as a scion came to an end, I don't expect that much will change. Traveling the world, going wherever the wind blows, lending a hand to those in need.
A journey for journey's sake. It doth suit thee well. I must confess, I too have yearned to see more of the world. If thou art amenable to the suggestion, I would accompany thee. Mine ability to affect an air of normalcy through artful disguise is much improved, thou must concede.
Aye, well, improvement is relative. You still look suspicious no matter what you wear.
Poor Oriange.
What of you, Ishtona? Any grand plans?
Why, continue my quest for knowledge, naturally. To begin with, I wish to know the state of the reflections, to which end I must find a means to travel between worlds. 'Tis the least I must do if I am to keep my promise. Should my pursuits prove unduly arduous, I won't hesitate to call on you. And in return, I will take you to see Reen one day. I'm sure you cannot wait to see the fine young woman she has become.
Spare me.
And what of thee? What wouldst thou pursue at duty's end?
Fight.
Here's yours. My apologies for the wait.
I don't get to answer? Let me answer.
Well, shall we make a toast?
I want to choose what I want to do.
To victory.
To our comrades.
To the future of the star.
I'm not gonna say anything? Damn it. I was hoping I would get to say something cool. Well, this is nice, just chilling with our friends before we go on our big, like, final journey. Yeah, this is just cool. I'm loving this. I'm loving this expansion so much. Definitely coming to be my favorite so far. Leaving so soon, I suppose it's for the best. If you'd rather not explore the bottom of a bottle with Urianger, I dare say the others would welcome your company as well, if you can find them, that is. Any case, as long as you make the most of your time, then that's all that matters. Let's go look for our next group of friends. Okay, Alphino's here with the Stinian. Oh, he's not wearing his armor this time. Sure, this isn't the first time you see me without my armor. Eh? Hello.
Oh. What brings you here? Ah, so you were worried that the Levier household might again be gripped by turmoil. All is well, I assure you. In my letters home, I had made mention of Estinian, you see. My mother wished to meet the legend in person, and so we arranged to have a spot of tea together.
Oh, it's gonna meet Estinian? Okay, this should be fun.
You in my hour of need. Fell beasts I can face. I'm not made for idle chit-chat with lords and ladies.
Well, I for one thought you held your own. Mother was the picture of delight.
I might have been delighted myself, were we in a tavern with more agreeable drink. The thought of fleeing crossed my mind, but what then? I'd never hear the end of it, least of all from Tataru.
I'm sorry. 'Twas not my intent to cause you such distress. It's just... it was one of the things I didn't want to leave undone ere we set forth. That's not to say I think we won't be returning.
Yeah, we're coming
Given
home
what
for
lies
sure.
ahead, I did not wish to leave for later that which I could do today. After all, tomorrow is never promised.
It's fine. Not like I had better things to do. Besides, seeing you with your mother brought back fond memories of my own. Be we rich or poor, family is family. Well, it's past time we were on our way.
Wait! Since I left home, I've made a great many mistakes. Mistakes for which I can never make amends. But through it all, you didn't give up on me. To have returned here with you at my side, it means more to me than you know. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart.
It's been a fun journey with all of our friends.
Forgive me, but it needed to be said.
Mighty embarrass Estinian.
I'm the one who owes you thanks.
Oh shit.
Were it not for you, I would not be alive today, nor come to terms with Nidhogg's spirit. I am ever grateful.
Yeah, I'll thank them both. I'll thank them both.
Well, we needn't make it a competition. You know, this must be what Heidelin meant when she spoke about depending on one another. However treacherous the road before us, together we will prevail.
Okay. Nice. These are good scenes. Just spending time with all of our friends, just talking with them. So we have Alize and Graha left, and then that's probably that seems like it. What's up, Alize? Give us a cutscene as well, please. Try speaking when she's fast asleep. Oh. Okay, I guess they're sleeping. Do I get to wake them up? No, I just sit beside them. Probably just reflect on our time in the first, in Shadowbringers. Just all we've gone through. Oh, Miss Cryo. She could join us?
Oh.
Knowing them, they're probably dreaming about the celestial adventures to come. Just as well. They've been running themselves ragged of late. Unlike you and the others, I'm a few steps removed from the danger and excitement. The things you all get up to never fail to impress me. But by the same token, I can't help but worry. Not only for your safety, but for your happiness. After everything you've sacrificed, you earned it 1,000 times over. From the simple pleasures of tucking into a hearty meal or collapsing into a comfortable bed, to the grand triumphs of visiting legendary lands or finding true love, you deserve all the joy in the world. There is so much that life has to offer, so much to be treasured and shared with those we hold dear. So promise me this. Come what may, you won't give up on your own happiness.
Hell no.
When you're out there fighting tooth and nail, it's all too easy to forget. But in the end, your passions will be your greatest strength of all. Remember that.
He's waking up.
This feels familiar.
Well, this is who we got from the Crystal Tower back in 5.3.
Tis good to be. Wait. What am I? Gods, don't tell me I fell asleep.
Still such a dork, though.
But you were sleeping like babies.
Oh, how embarrassing.
Not a word to anyone. Understood? Not one word.
This is so goofy.
Sleeping in proper beds of your own choosing is a much more effective way to prepare for battle.
So, what were the two of you doing here?
I had a few books to return to the library. Thought I'd take care of it while I could.
And you?
I just came to check on all my friends. It's a secret. Now, so I'm enjoying peace and quiet. That's sweet. That's cute. That was fun. Alright, we go return this question to Ojika. Welcome back, Masami. Return to catch a final few wings before embarking on your mission, I presume. We happen to know your chambers have been cleaned and fresh linens laid out. I pray you enjoy the sweetest of dreams this final night before the big day. Yeah. This is the perfect cutscene to end with. Us getting a nice good rest before we go out. Oh, that night, the Royal Menagerie in Alamigo. Ooh, what's going on? Huh? Oh, it's Xenos. Oh, this is where we. Oh no, this is where he killed himself the first time around, back in Stormblood. God, let's look at that fucking edgelord. So what's he doing?
You will never get what you want. Not even the battle you pine for so dearly.
Yeah, because I know Xenos is still our problem. So we have Xenos and Meteon to take care of. Unless he,
In that
I know, takes care of himself.
transcendent moment, what was it that I sought in you? And what was it that you sought in me?
Well, I guess... Is that it for Xenos? And thus it dawns. The day of reckoning. Oh my god. So am I not gonna get a good sleep? Is something bad gonna... Is something terrible gonna happen? Am I gonna open my door, look out the windows, could be just end of the world? Oh, no. Oh, I guess I already got my rest. We're just planning. What's going on? So what, the final day is all here now?
How often have we thus assembled? To combine our knowledge and seek solutions to the problems before us.
Back at the Waking Sands, it was all we could do to address the most minor of troubles. Who could have realized what we'd find when we began to look to the sources of the realm's woes?
At the Rising Stones, we made great strides and shared many moments. From the joyous to the sorrowful.
Yeah.
We've had occasion to call other places home too. Be it Ishgard or Kugane, we were fortunate to find sanctuary wherein we might take stock and continue our fight.
I was honored to host this company in the Crystarium, to stand with you all as we confronted the truth of the star itself.
And now from this place, we go to fight the most important battle of all.
Yeah, alright. The end. With all our friends, we go fight the final boss. Or, we get ready to go fight the final boss.
The Forum has sent word. The Ark is ready.
Alright, so we know what we're doing.
The Loporrits naturally will be commanding the vessel. They will see the 8 of you to Ultima Thule.
Okay. Ultima Thule, off we go. All 8 of us. And then me. Hell yeah. I'm glad I got this armor.
Your objective is to find and vanquish Meteon. As a final formality, the Forum bade me ascertain your resolve. So, are you certain you wish to do this?
Yes. Let's do it.
We are.
Then, ere you report to Thalmasane, I leave you with these words. You must triumph.
We will.
What that means will differ for each of you. To make it back home, or to simply avert doom, or perhaps something else altogether. Yet whatever it is that drives you, I have faith in its power to see you through. So please, triumph. Triumph, as we who remain behind believe you will.
All right.
Let us be off then.
Oh boy, off we go. To the end. Wherever the hell this Ultima...
Wait.
Oh, hold on. Tataru's got something to say. What do you got?
Both Kyle and I will be there to see you off, but as your receptionist, I feel I need to say this here. Safe journey, all of you, and be safe.
We will. Oh, oh man. You too, Tataru. Oh, I'm glad we got to finish this. No, we're not finished this now, but get really, really close to finishing it. And yeah, I think with that, we have a very, very clear objective ahead of us. That is to finish Endwalker, and we are so, so close. So we'll do that next time I go live. Going on for about 4.5 hours here. Gonna get some rest tonight, gonna eat, you know, stuff like that. So I will head off, and I will send you guys off for a raid. But let me say this now. Thanks for everyone who came by here today. Thanks for everyone who either lurked, chatted, followed, all that stuff. I appreciate it. As well as if you haven't followed, please feel free to. It's free, and I look forward to having you guys all here next time I stream this to be with me when I finish Endwalker. So, big stuff, and I'm really excited to see how this all ends. As well as if you'd like to, feel free to sub to support me. Again, it's not needed, but it is greatly appreciated, and you get some cool emotes as well to show off in other people's chats. So there's that. As well as, feel free to join the Discord server. That's where I post where I go live, and I also chat with you guys there a bunch off stream, let you know what my plans are. So if you'd like to join the Discord server, I chat with you guys all there a bunch, and it's just a good time all around there, and I really want to grow this community. As well as, oops, let me do this really quick. There's a link to the Twitter and the YouTube. Twitter, I don't post much on it, it's just mostly post when I go live, clear screenshots. And YouTube is where I post any old VODs. So if you miss a stream, it's up on the YouTube channel, so you can go check that out and subscribe to that. So there's that. So all that said, I'm gonna head out now. I'm gonna take us off to a raid, so we can go do that super quick. So give me just a second here.